Dear Valentina Ivanovna, dear Natalia Ivanovna, dear friends, I am pleased to welcome all the participants and organizers of the next 12th Forum of the Regions of Russia and Belarus. The meetings of representatives of the regions of the two countries have become a truly good tradition. This time, more than 800 delegates from 79 regions of the Russian Federation and all Belarusian regions came to the forum. I would like to thank all of you for the real and tangible contribution you are making to the further strengthening of the Russian-Belarusian strategic partnership, our allied state, as well as our good neighbors and truly friendly brotherly alliances connecting Russians and Belarusians. It is important to note that virtually all subjects of the Russian Federation and the region of Belarus are participating in the implementation of numerous mutually beneficial joint projects. Russia, as the main economic partner of Belarus, already accounts for about 60% of the country's foreign trade balance. Last year, trade increased by a historic maximum and exceeded $50 billion. According to the accumulated capital investments in the Belarusian economy, Russia firmly holds the first place of about $5 billion. I know that according to the results of your current meeting, about 100 commercial contracts for a total amount of 20 billion rubles are planned to be signed. Their implementation will certainly contribute to an even closer integration of our two countries. The current forum is dedicated to the issue of supporting young people. It discusses in detail how to reveal the talents, professional, intellectual, and creative potential of young people, how to help them self-realize, prove themselves, and benefit their homeland. And, of course, it is necessary to think about how to form a reliable spiritual and moral orientation in young people, and they are in the character of our peoples. These are traditional values: family, care for parents, love for children, patriotism, service to the fatherland. The Union State has adopted and is actively implementing a profile roadmap in the field of youth policy until 2027. We are talking about a total list of projects and events in areas such as science and education, culture and art, employment and improvement of qualifications, volunteering and volunteering. In addition, we are continuing to develop a strategy for the development of youth policy for the medium term. It will be aimed at forming a single system of education and becoming a harmonious personality in the Union State, at creating new social, educational, and economic opportunities for young people and their broad participation in integration projects. I would like to note that the Parliamentary Assembly of the Union State regularly holds meetings of its youth chamber. Annual festivals of youth for the Union State with a large-scale creative and educational program are organized under the patronage of the Assembly. During the first flight of student units of the Union State that took place in Perm in April, the Russian and Belarusian students participated in large infrastructure and production projects. Such projects are currently being implemented in a number of regions of both countries, including Tatarstan and the Far East, in the Minsk and Gomel regions. This year, a summer information technology and robotics school was launched in Belarusian Polotsk on the basis of a local university. This joint Russian-Belarusian youth initiative is being carried out with the support of the St. Petersburg University of Aerospace Engineering. A conference was held in Minsk for young managers and diplomats, attended by a large group of Russian representatives. In May, a youth trade union forum was held in Rzhev, Tver Oblast, in which our Belarusian friends actively participated. Inter-Voodoo ties are intensively developing. Belarusian students study not only in Moscow and St. Petersburg, but also in many other cities, including Veliki Novgorod, Smolensk, Belgorod, Togliatti, and Bryansk. In total, about 13,000 Belarusian citizens are now receiving higher education. The Union State has established a special award for the achievements of talented young people in natural, technical, and humanitarian disciplines. Congresses, seminars, and competitions held by students and young scientists really help to achieve progress in science, establish new technological partnerships, and strengthen ties between the academic circles of the two countries. Members of the Forum, this year, the 80th anniversary of the Great Victory is being celebrated widely in Russia and Belarus. It is very important that young generations know the truth about the immortal feat of their fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers. In March, the Patriotic Youth Forum was held in Minsk. As a result, a number of Russian universities signed an agreement with the Belarusian State University on partnership in the field of patriotic education and work with the younger generation. A good example of joint projects with the direct involvement of the regions is the PAMET Youth Initiative. Its participants, young men and women representing many former Soviet republics, visit the cities of military glory of Russia and Belarus and learn about their history. In closing, I would like to once again wish the organizers and participants of the forum success. I am confident that the results of your discussions and, most importantly, practical work will further strengthen the Russian-Belarusian ties in the interests of our two fraternal peoples. Thank you for your attention.